Everyone, it's Dude2000 with the Slasher Club, and today I'd like to talk about an important topic to me that I've noticed, and it may be a bit interesting to the rest of you that play Battlefront 2. I've found a few characters that I feel should be at least buffered a bit. I mean, nerfed a bit. They've already been buffered way too much. So, with number one, I think I'm gonna start with the Wookiee warrior in the game, which I found it's very hard to kill, and it can kill anyone with one blast of its bowcaster, which I feel is way too overpowered for a character. I mean, look at Darth Vader. He's got a high level, but at least you can kill him in a battle. This guy is a one-hit killer. I've only killed one once, but that was out of pure luck and because he stood still. But each time, he has killed me with his bowcaster with one shot, whether I'm playing as assault, heavy, or specialist. Any of the classes cannot beat him, from what I've seen so far. Not even the overpowered ion shot can kill him. But so yeah, Dennis Brandbo, EA, please at least nerf the Wookiee warrior. On to the second one, I believe now my first two on this list are definitely going to be specialist fighters, and my next one is the B2 battle droid, or super battle droid as many call it. Like the Wookiee, it's really hard to kill. It's got a heavy blaster on its hand and a rocket launcher, but the main problem with it is its high level, its high health, which makes it hard to kill. But when you get it to at least half its life force, it's still hard to kill, especially with the heavy blaster on its hand. So similar to the bowcaster, it's pretty overpowered. It needs to be nerfed because of how powerful it is. I mean, I'm fine with it having a high level of health, but at least give us a chance to kill it. Instead of giving it a heavy blaster that can even rival a heavy cannon. And as you just saw here on this video, I was easily killed by a Wookiee with his bowcaster, like I said before. But next, number 3 on my list would have to be as everyone said, the ion shot, which many people spam, and it's an instant kill. I mean, they have buffed it. They did a very crappy job of nerfing it before, but I think they can finally figure out the equation, but still, it needs to be buffed. needs to be nerfed. At least enough for us to be able to kill the person without having to worry about being one-shot killed by an ion shot or second shot. Next, number 3, it's not technically... It's for 4 classes, well, 1 class, but for 4 variations. I've gotta say, the rocket launcher needs to be buffed a bit. I mean, it barely does any damage, unless you're lucky enough to get a certain shot on someone, but other than that, it's different from what I'd actually expect from EA. I mean, they I just realized I barely played many of EA's games other than Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefront 2 and 1, but still, I'd expect more from a high-powered gaming system. I mean, gaming company to give more punch in a rocket launcher. I mean, come on. Rocket launcher shouldn't be 2 hits. I keep on saying that everything else is overpowered and shit like that. But this, you're firing a rocket at someone. At least make that a one-shot kill usually, unless you miss.
Get clear.
I mean, I've used the specialist rocket trooper many times, and I've barely gotten any kills with the rocket launcher. And
all forces fall back. Let the blasted walkers clear the rebels out.
Can't think of anything else. So yeah, this was my list on the 2 buffs that need to be done for Battlefront 2 and the 1 buff that I feel needs to be done for Battlefront 2. So far, and if anyone's got any topics, message me on Twitter, message me on Instagram or Facebook, or just comment here, and I hope you enjoyed this video and the background image. But, so yeah, and Dennis Brandbeld, this is kind of a message to you, since you've heard so many of our comments so far, and you've worked hard trying to get the information out, but like everyone else, I want this game to be saved. We need Season 2 as soon as possible. I know you're working on the progression patch, but seriously, give us Season 2 already. It's been driving me crazy personally, waiting 3 months for the DLC Season 2, and I know it's been driving a lot of other people crazy to the point where they've left the game. So please, at least try and get it out soon. This has been Star Wars Dude 2000 on the buffs and the nerfs and buffs of Battlefront 2. Signing out. Hey everyone, it's Star Wars Dude 2000 with the slasher